welcome to SBR Sports Picks. My name is Peter Loshak. Today is Wednesday, May 17th, and we are talking right now with Joe Gavazzi from JoeGavazziSports.com. We're taking a look at some MLB games that go tomorrow on Thursday, some of the early games. The first one we're going to talk about is Washington and Pittsburgh. Now, when I saw this pitching matchup, Tanner Roark against Tyler Glasnow, I was thinking to myself, all right, I'm going to be leaning towards Washington. I wonder how big of a favorite they'll be, but if they're not too big of a favorite, I think I'm going to be all over Washington. I bet Washington on the run line with Strasburg going against Cool in their game yesterday, and that one might have been a big square play, but it certainly cashed relatively comfortably. And here again, I'm seeing a much lower line than I was expecting. Washington right around minus 130 with Roark against Glasnow tomorrow. Got to be thinking that Washington on the run line is going to wind up being a good play, or not. Joe Gavazzi, what do you have to say about this one?
Square or not, that's exactly the side to be on here.
All right.
Last week, I put out an article that told us that starting pitchers with a less than 660 OPS and a less than 300 ERA, 3.0 ERA, were 69 and 25 for the year. A winning week last week with those guys, and they're now 79 and 31. This week, we switch gears for the article week and go to the other end of the spectrum, where we look how starting pitchers with 20 or more innings of work who have a greater than 8 OPS and a greater than 5.00 ERA are just 45 and 70 as starting pitchers. Well, Tyler Pirates certainly qualifies under those records. And the Pirates really don't have much option. He's going to be in that fifth rotation, trying to work his way out of it. Certainly hasn't happened, and he has pitched consistently bad games. I'm right with you on this one, as Roark has pitched well on the road and well consistently throughout the year. Keep in mind that Washington has the #1 batting OPS in Major League Baseball at 845 and should get a healthy chunk of Glasnow. Washington has won 10 of 13 road victories, while the Pirates have lost 8 of 10 home losses by 2 or more points. I agree with laying the runs on the road. Roark over Glasnow in an early afternoon game in Pittsburgh.
All right, Joe Gavazzi. Well, I took Strasburg. That was maybe a square play, but it cashed. And I'm thinking, once again, this might even be a better play. Washington on the run line. Got to be a good play again, right?
I'm right on the same page with you, square or not. Washington, the play on the run line here. Let's go inside some of the pitching thinking. Last week I wrote an article which said that starting pitchers with a less than 640 OPS and less than 3.00 ERA had been like money in the bank with a 69-45 record. A winning week last week boosted that mark to 79 and 31. This week's article, we go to the other end of the spectrum and look at pitchers who have pitched 20 or more innings in their starts with a greater than 840 OPS and a greater than 5.00 ERA. These starting pitchers are just 45 and 70. And Glasnow is certainly one of them, as he has been consistently bad the entire season, home and road, and recently as well, particularly in his last start. Washington, with the #1 batting OPS in MLB, should get a huge piece of Glasnow, and we're eager to lay the runs on the road, knowing that Washington has won 10 of 13 road victories by 2 or more runs, while Pittsburgh has lost 8 of 10 home losses by 2 or more runs. We're right on the same page with this one. Lay the runs with Washington. Roark over Glasnow.
All right, that sounds good. Joe Gavazzi, I've started calling games like these low-hanging fruit in some of my videos, and this might be it right here. That's what I was thinking. I had this game circled. Very happy to see a very surprisingly low line. Joe Gavazzi, I don't mean to go off script here, but does the line surprise you how low it was? I was expecting something at least 140, 150.
Yeah, I agree. And let's keep in mind, this is an overnight line.
Right.
So we may see this rise after the lines become more solid.
Absolutely. I would expect this to close closer to around 150, maybe even higher. Joe Gavazzi from JoeGavazziSports.com. Thanks so much. Give a plug for your website.
It is JoeGavazziSports.com, and that article that I talked about is up there on the website. Just click on articles, scroll down. You can read both the one from last week and the one from this week. Pick up some nice money with these Class A and by playing against the Class D pitchers.
Thanks, Joe. Well, this episode of The Odds Couple is over. But if you give us a like and click SBR's logo at the bottom of the screen to subscribe, then you'll get all the upcoming videos as soon as they come out. And don't forget to take advantage of our website. There's free picks, live betting lines, and sportsbook reviews and ratings guides, and a whole lot more. Check it out now.